So if you clicked on this video, I'm assuming that you're looking for ways that you can monetize your YouTube channel without relying on ad revenue, sponsorships, or even affiliate revenue. Well, in this video, I'm gonna break down my exact method on how I use the views from YouTube to build a business as a creator and make this a full-time career. Now, this video is sponsored by Uscreen, and I'll show you how I use Uscreen in a little bit. Now, before we dive into this formula, let's take a little road trip back to 2019. So this channel here, the one that you're currently watching this video on, was actually named Wanderworks, and it was a travel vlog channel that my wife and I put together, and we created travel vlogs from our experiences as we went to some different locations. At that time, we had buddy passes for an airline, so we were able to jump on and off flights randomly and we traveled all over. And I thought that was a great opportunity to do some travel vlogging because that's what I thought I wanted to do long-term as a creator. Things have changed, obviously. This channel's not Wanderworks anymore, and I don't do travel vlogs on this channel anymore. I do some travel stuff, but it's on a separate channel, and it's a much different format than just a typical travel vlog. However, at that time, while I was doing travel vlogs, there wasn't a whole lot of money coming into the channel. Ad revenue was super low. I had a few sponsors, but they weren't very big sponsors. It's not something you could live off of. And there were some affiliate sales, but not that much. It was very minimal in terms of actually making money using the channel. And a lot of the sponsorships that we got were like freebies. We would like get a free hotel stay or a free adventure, which was great. It made travel super cheap and affordable, but it wasn't generating much, and especially not to make this a full-time career as a creator. Now, around this time, I also discovered stock footage. And stock footage are individual clips that people can buy through different websites online and they can use in their videos. And because we were in this unique situation where we're traveling all over, I started taking my B-roll from all of these travel vlogs and uploading it as stock footage. Now, over time, I started to see this revenue source grow and grow. And I thought this is a great way to make some extra cash on my YouTube channel. And I'm sure there's other creators that could benefit from doing stock footage as well. And so what I did is I took my knowledge of what I learned selling stock footage and packaged it into a course. And this course was basically nuts to bolts my exact method on how I was doing my stock footage and making some money off of it. This course took me about a week to write and shoot it and another week to edit it. And then I put it up on a platform like Uscreen, created a quick sales page, and then launched it. And I didn't get any sales because there was no traffic driving to that course. So what I started doing was making content around stock footage on my channel, and all of those videos, I did a little pitch talking about my course and added links in the description. So basically anything that talked about stock footage or even just B-roll or filming methods or being a creator, making money on this platform, I found different ways to talk about my course when it made sense and it was the same audience for the people that would be watching those YouTube videos. And as I included more links in my YouTube channel, the course grew and grew, and I made over $100,000 just off this one course. And so in the rest of this video, I'm gonna break down the exact steps that I took to be able to make this course and to be able to make it something that's sellable, and a framework that you could use so that you could do this yourself. But first, I wanna talk about our sponsor, which is Uscreen. And Uscreen is the platform that I use to build out all of my courses. At first, I'd sold courses individually, and now I've made it into a membership called the Creator Film School. And you can find my stock footage course on the Creator Film School. Now, the cool thing about Uscreen is that you can create your own Netflix style experience that allows you to sell individual courses, memberships, or even rent out your premium content. What's also great is that Uscreen gives you the ability to have your own app. So you can go into the App Store on either iOS or Android, and you can download my Creator Film School app right now. Now, Uscreen also gives you the ability to build your own community, which has both public and private channels. And it's a great place to talk to your followers or your students of your courses. And it just makes it super easy because you can upload videos, photos, and it gives you a really cool way for everyone to join in the conversation. Now, also with Uscreen, you could do live streams directly to your audience. And so depending on how you want to set up your own Uscreen platform, you could sell an individual course, you could do a membership, you could do a combination of the two, or you could build it in a way where your followers could support you and you could give them access to bonus content and the community. So if you're looking for a way to build a predictable reoccurring revenue stream, then Uscreen is the platform for creators. All right, so let's dig into my complete formula on this course creation process that makes it super easy and simple so that you could do this yourself. So step one is figuring out what it is that you're gonna create a course about. What is your unique knowledge that you have that others could benefit from? And you don't have to be necessarily an expert at something. You just have to know a little bit about a topic more so than someone else and put that knowledge into a course that actually is something that someone would be interested in. And so a couple ways to think about it is, what is your audience's pain point? So what is something that your audience might be struggling with, and you might be able to take them through this course and then it solves that problem. Another way to think about it is, what's a transformation that you can make for your viewers? So what is their zero state? Where are they at now? And then what is their hero state? So where do they want to go? And your course basically becomes that bridge from the zero to hero. Now, when you're building out your course, you want to make sure it's in line with what you're doing on your YouTube channel. So if you have a finance channel and you decide to make a course on how to cook the perfect pad thai, well, those two things don't really work together. And if you market this course around cooking to your finance audience, well, you're probably not going to get any sales. So really, the courses that you want to develop are in line with the content that you're planning to make on your channel or that you already make on your channel. And so whether you are just starting your journey as a creator or you're established and you've been doing this for a long time, there are courses that you could build for that audience that you're serving. And so you really want to figure out, what is something that my audience really cares about and something that they would want to learn from you. Now, the second step to this process is you want to make a bite-sized course. So you don't want to go super big right out of the gate. You don't want to make a 100 video course that takes you months to produce and create. So when you're coming up with your course, you really want to think 30 to 60 minutes, something quick, bite-sized, and small. And when you make it smaller, you're really going to be able to wrap your head around it, and it's not going to bog you down. I say something like 10 lessons in a course. Like, you don't have to put these restrictions on you, but you definitely want to think smaller and just think, what is a problem that you can fix with this course? And you could always build it bigger later and expand it later. For now, think of just a class, like something that you could really take someone through easily, and it's something that you're going to be able to make pretty quick. Now, the third part of this process, make your course. Start with an outline. Just write out each lesson of what is going to be in this course. Make sure that you're taking your viewer on a journey so they're actually learning something throughout this. And also make sure you're having a transformation happen from zero to hero. Now, once you've created your outline, you could sit down and talk through each segment, or you could go through and make a script. Either way works. And when I went through and made my stock footage course, I actually wrote out an entire script for it, and then I went through and read it line by line. This was also early on in my course creation process, and it was a lot harder for me to sit down, have an outline, and just start talking about a topic. Just depends on how comfortable you are in front of camera and how easy it is to go from an outline versus a script. Now, don't wait for the perfect time and the perfect setting and all of these things to be perfect to make this course. Just go and shoot it. So you can see from this footage here, this was my stock footage course. Nothing special about it. I shot in a corner of my office at the time, which was just a room in my apartment, and it didn't have fancy lighting, it didn't have the best look to it, but I got it shot and didn't focus all of my time and effort to make sure that was perfect. Now, when you shoot and edit your course, really just set aside time. So whether it's a week or 2 weeks, set aside specific amount of time to just get this done, and don't do anything else. When I made my stock footage course, I wasn't answering emails, I wasn't making YouTube videos, nothing. I was just sat down, made this course, wrote it, shot it, edited it, got it completely finished. Because I knew back then, if I was to just pick at it here and there and do a little shooting here and a little shooting there, it would take weeks and weeks, and I would procrastinate, and then I would do other things, and then I would never actually get around to making the course. And then that course would just be sitting on my hard drive, and it'll just keep getting pushed on that back burner again and again. So really, when you go down this process, schedule in your calendar specific time to make this course and just make it happen. Now, the fourth step of this process is upload it and make a quick sales page. So I use Uscreen for all of my courses, and as I said earlier, you could upload just an individual course to Uscreen. Makes it super easy. And so when you're starting out this process of just making a small course, you would upload this course to Uscreen and then make a simple one-page sales page. It says what this course is, who this course is for, what is the transformation that someone's gonna go through, and who you are, and maybe a little bit about your story, so someone has a complete picture of what this product is and why they should buy it from you. Now, in terms of pricing out your product, you're really gonna have to figure out how valuable this transformation is. You don't necessarily wanna undercut yourself and take your knowledge and sell it for $5, but you also don't wanna put a $500 price tag on something that really doesn't have that value in the course. And so some price points that you might wanna consider, depending on the value of the course that you're providing, would be $29, $49, $79, $99. It really just depends on what that transformation is and how valuable that information is for your audience. It's also something that you could poll your audience and ask the viewers that are already on your channel what they would be willing to pay for a product that you put out like this. Now, step 5 is launch your course, upload it, release it, and push it out to your existing community. You could do this through Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. You could do a community post on your YouTube channel. You could, if you have an email list, you could push it out to your email list. And if you have friends that are interested in this topic, give it to them for free and let them try it out and use this initial traffic and some of these first sales to really get some feedback on the course. If you're pushing it out to your audience that already exists, well, your viewers that are the most engaged with you are probably going to be the ones that are going to buy it first. So see what they think about the course and see if there's anything that you might need to modify, whether it's expanding on a few topics or just changing some things around when they're going through this course. Now, step 6 is where you're going to generate more of the sales. And so you're going to want to create videos that are around a similar topic to the course that you've created. So this could be specific targeted videos that are for the exact same audience. So for my stock footage course, I could do a video like the #1 reason people fail at selling stock footage. And I got over 70,000 views on this one video, and these are all targeted views of the right audience of somebody that might be interested in buying my course. Now, another way that you could go about creating content on your channel would be to make videos that are similar topic, same audience, but then you talk about your course within those videos. So for example, I have a filmmaking channel. I might talk about 9 different gimbal moves to get better shots, and in that video, as I'm talking about these different gimbal moves, I could also share my course and how I take this B-roll that I'm getting with my gimbal and sell it as stock footage. And so you want to find creative ways to talk about your course in your videos and also just include it in the description of all your videos. So go to all your older videos, include your course in the description of all those videos if it makes sense. And you just want to create more exposure for this course so that you can get more eyeballs on it, which will in turn hopefully turn into more sales. Ideally, if your YouTube channel and your course are the same audience, you'll see viewers that come for your YouTube channels go through and purchase your course. Now from here, you rinse and repeat. You could do more courses, or you could just expand this course, expand the offer, and that's it. That's my exact method of how I created this stock footage course and made over $100,000 just off that one course. What I personally did is I made multiple courses and then eventually put them all into a membership. So now it's just one price, but you get access to everything. And my course platform is called the Creator Film School. And my transformation for the Creator Film School is taking creators who are just kind of having fun, playing around with making videos on YouTube, and going through the entire process of learning everything you need to know to make this a full-time career. Understanding how to shoot, edit, how to build an audience, and ultimately how to monetize your content so that you can make this a career. And so let me know down in the comments if you want to see more videos around this topic of course creation and building organic traffic so that you could sell things like courses and not rely on sponsorships, ad revenue, and affiliate links. And also, if you want to check out the Creator Film School, I'll put a link down below the description, or you could just go to the App Store and download the Creator Film School app. And next, you should check out this video right here, which is going to give you a ton of tips on how to become a full-time content creator. See you over there.